Before we begin, a few words for the departed Camelworks. Mackenzie Rolls, known to many of us as Camelworks, has left this world. My condolences to his friends and family. He was an incredible part of the Elder Scrolls community and I loved his content. His passion for the Elder Scrolls and Skyrim in particular was second to none. I remember in 2017, Camelworks made a video lamenting how Elder Scrolls 6 could release in 2024 and he felt so down talking about it. Camelworks won't get to play the Elder Scrolls 6, but by the divines, he will watch us all from Aetherius and smile when it comes out. Camelworks had a talent for making 4-hour-long videos on obscure quests. His love for Skyrim was immense. My favorite video was his interview with the father of the Elder Scrolls, Ted Peterson. If you have not watched that video, please do. You can truly feel his passion for the series. Rest in peace, legend. The Skyblivion team took part in the C3 Community Creations Con, which was held in mid-March this year. The live stream was presented by Rebelzize, and in this video I will showcase interesting sections from the stream along with some of my observations. So let's get into it. So Rebelzize is near the city of Skingrad and is working on the Necromancer's Amulet quest. This quest is given to us by Hannibal Traven, the Archmage of the Mages Guild. Of course, this quest happens after Mannimarco slaughtered everyone at the Bruma Mages Guild. We learn how the Council of Mages is in ruins and the morale is very low. So Hannibal Traven asks the hero of Quatch to retrieve 2 artifacts, the Necromancer's Amulet and the Bloodworm Helm. As we approach a camp, we observe some new spells which were not part of Oblivion, like Enemies Explode, Strangulation, Movement Mastery, Sunflare, Sunlight Torch, and Whirlwind Cloak. We will see them all in action soon. As you can see, this battle feels just like Skyrim mage combat. Enemy mages use wards, and most spells will feel like Skyrim. As we climb the hill, we observe the VFX of the Whirlwind Cloak and we get to see the burning Quatch in the distance. Interesting. We enter Fort Ontus and Rebelzize fights the Necromancers by using his wide variety of new spells. Strangulation paralyzes enemies and lifts them in the air. Whirlwind Cloak manipulates enemies in melee range and flings them away. Enemies Explode is a spell that shoots fireballs at NPCs who will explode on death.
To manipulate the NPCs around us, as well as this spell, which will do fire damage, and if they die, the NPC will also explode, doing damage around them. That's the trusty Fingers of the Mountain spell.
After slaughtering many Necromancers, we finally get to see the new 3D model of the Necromancer's Amulet. There are changes to the enchantment of the powerful amulet as well. Here we see the Oblivion enchantment where it drains strength, endurance and fortifies intelligence and willpower. Also, Oblivion had this annoying item scaling as seen here, where you get different versions of the amulet based on your level. All of that is gone with Skyblivion. All quest item rewards will have one version. Here is a question asked by a user on their Discord and the developer gave a response. Are most quest rewards going to be leveled to match the original level scaling? So the developer says no, all the quest rewards like that will have one version. This was bad design in Oblivion and we are getting rid of it. Awesome, thank God. So this is the enchantment of the Necromancer's Amulet in Skyblivion. It says fortify magicka 100 points, summon an additional undead minion, and damage, endurance and strength 25 points. Interestingly, the Skyblivion Amulet does not fortify intelligence and willpower. I wonder why that is. But sadly, the Necromancer's Amulet disappears in the following quest and we never get to keep it. That is why I call it a meme amulet in Oblivion. Morrowind's Necromancer Amulet had the best enchantment in my opinion, and we could also keep it. Skyrim's version sucked, as even with mediocre enchanting, you could easily add more than 50 point fortify magicka to any jewelry item. Skyrim's crafting skills made quest items look so bad, and Oblivion's leveled items was just awful design. These are the kind of small examples that illustrate why Morrowind's magic and enchanted items are far superior to what we see in Oblivion and Skyrim. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the magic showcase in Skyblivion. Ultimately, this was a great showcase in my opinion. We saw the changes to magic and the enchanted items of Skyblivion. With no spellcrafting, I like the new spells being added, and getting rid of Oblivion's awful level item system is a win. This is the last quest we get from Hannibal Traven before meeting Mannimarco. The Mage's Guild prepares an ambush on the Necromancer's cultists. We are at the end game of the Mage's Guild questline. The area around Skingrad is so scenic. Wow, Skyblivion just feels different, doesn't it? The visuals, the lighting, the colors are so much better than Oblivion Remastered. After traveling for a while, we reach Silorn and meet the 3 battle mages outside the ruins. Here we talk to them about their positions. This is how the dialogue window looked in Oblivion Remastered. We also have the persuasion minigame button. In Skyblivion, there is no persuasion minigame. We will have a persuade, intimidate and bribe dialogue check, just like in Skyrim, as seen here. I also like how the disposition value is listed near the NPC name. We also see a progress bar. These are nice touches. That face icon you see there will change based on the value, and that is so funny. Again, I am super happy Oblivion's speech minigame is gone. It is time for battle now.
Get the gem! The leader probably had it. That high elf.
Now that the battle is over, Talfin talks to us, and for some reason her disposition value has gone down. You can see the icon changing here. I wonder why that is. Maybe she is hurt and in a bad mood? Who knows? Inside the dungeon, we get to see the full repertoire of Skyblivion's new spells. I love the Movement Mastery spell which pulls enemies towards you. Reminds me of Half-Life 2. We also get to see Skyblivion's touch spells. After all the fighting, we arrive at this location. Wow, this just blew my mind. The Skyblivion team puts in so much effort developing these Ayleid ruins. The vines growing on the walls of the ruins, the waterfall, the natural light filtering through the skylight. It is so good. We finally meet Falkar and find the Black Soul Gem. As usual, Skyblivion's Ayleid ruins look spectacular compared to classic Oblivion. At the end, we observe some kind of a unique Skyblivion puzzle that consumes a Varla stone and opens another area of the dungeon where we face a levitating lich. Amazing! We got to see Skyblivion's dialogue UI, observe various spells, and also saw how the team has overhauled Oblivion's dungeons and ruins. Silorn was utterly breathtaking. This is the last quest of the Major Scale questline, and Rebel enters Echo Cave, which is totally overhauled. In vanilla, this was a dark and dingy cave, and now we observe ice and vegetation inside along with incredible lighting.
Or trusty sunlight spells who make turn undead enemies into dust for us, no problem.
A scroll of Repulse Undead opens this gate.
Or if we use that on the gate. For today.
Rebel wrecks a lot of undead enemies using his sun damage touch spell, and we reach this area to observe some Skyrim style visual effects. Wow, this looks spectacular. A colorful orb rises and explodes. What does that mean? Ah, it spawns enemies. How clever.
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options.
Oh wow, Mannimarco's disposition is 23. I guess he admires the bravery of the hero of Quatch. So, Mannimarco teleports elsewhere. That's interesting. And that did not happen in classic Oblivion. Ah, there he is. Wow, the visual effects are incredible. Holy crow, he conjures the Bone Colossus.
Some help of his own, making our Daedroth look quite small. Alright, there we go.
That was awesome. We had to defeat the Bone Colossus and Mannimarco was inside a ward. That is a cool idea. The boss fight will definitely feel way better than Oblivion's meek encounter. What a cool presentation. So with that, we come to the end of this month's Skyblivion update. But don't forget to check out my next video about the comparison gallery, where we check out screenshots comparing classic Oblivion and Skyblivion. Thanks again to the developers of Skyblivion for participating in the C3 Community Creations Con, which raised funds for a good cause. The end is near, guys. In a few months, all of us will explore the world of Skyblivion. I shall see you soon for another Skyblivion update. May the Divines watch over you.